What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Doe Show. It's your boy Dame D.
And your boy E Skeezy.
Today we're going to be talking about an incident that happened at Donald Trump's one of his rallies. There was an attempt assassination on Donald Trump today. Hey, Skeezy, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the first crack at this. Let everybody know what you think. What do you think this was all about? But before we get started, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go on ahead, E Skeezy. Let everybody know what's on your mind. What do you think is going on with this situation? They trying to take your homeboy Donald Trump out.
Well, I'ma just tell you what I feel. Ain't none of it facts. You know, me, I usually follow my first mind, and your gut feeling is usually right. Then everything else come along and make you second guess. But as soon as I heard it, what jumped in my spirit was Hollywood. To me, this whole world is Hollywood. I mean, you can't believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. You
Right.
really got to go on facts, just like science. They don't feed you something unless they could prove it, or just like the street code, you gotta have paperwork, and you can't just go by what you think, because we finna go on and on what we think. But what I felt in my spirit is this is all a publicity stunt,
Okay.
because if this guy, I hadn't received the name of the shooter. I know he's dead,
Yeah,
but
they
if this
definitely took
guy
him
could
out
take a
quick.
shot like this, if this guy to take a shot like this, how did he miss? That's the question. How did he miss? If you
And,
could
and
get
it's a
his
lot of
ear,
questions. It's a lot of questions on
head.
that. Go ahead, E.
If you could get his ear, you could get his head. You could hit him in the chest. Anything. This is something that is gonna work in Trump's favor. I'm telling you.
But you got to remember though that he only really get one shot. To hit that target, because if not, Secret Service is gonna be on his ass because they got snipers out there too. So you got to go. You got to look at the wind. That first shot. So he actually had to measure him up. That was a hell of a shot. That he took. He barely missed. He got him. He actually he grazed him on the ear. So what I mean is you got to think of accountability of the of the wind, how the wind was blowing or whatever. But that was a hell of a shot. And I guarantee you when they find out who this guy was, he's get guaranteed he's some type of ex-military, ex-sniper or something like that. Because you
That
put an
don't
average guy
miss.
out there on that roof, he's going to miss by far. You see what I'm saying? So I guarantee
Yeah.
you at that time when he took that shot, it may be a little bit of gust to win, but you only get one shot. And the average person taking that shot wouldn't even hit him like that. But go ahead, Easkeezy.
I feel like uh it's really something staged for the simple fact uh when you have a president or a president to be elected, and Trump is still under Secret Service protection far as he's a former president,
President, right? He's
so
going to
they
always be
they
up
walk
under
around with him
Secret
for the rest
Service.
of his life.
Right. He'll be under Secret Service for life. Exactly. There you go.
Right. So when the president or speaker, House representative, anybody come like that to town, they will sweep the freeways.
They
Any
do.
abandoned cars gotta go. You know, this is a week before this is supposed to take place. Like Biden came down here and police was everywhere, heavy security. They was at every light. You know what I mean? When the president is in town or a former president, they take the same precautions, and they have people to think like, if I was trying to kill you, where would I sit, or where would I look from, or all of that. They go through all of that.
Right.
So I don't think nobody had access to get in and take a shot, set up, none of that. Somebody would have seen some, heard some, and knew it was a rehearsal. And you can't rehearse something like this. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying. See, but you got to also, and I agree with you to a certain extent. See, but these are things that a lot of people don't know about. There was a tweet last night saying that one of it was a Democrat follower. And if you ask me, I think this got something to do. This got Democratic written all over it, But there was a tweet last night saying put Trump in the crosshairs. You know what I mean? And you know what that means? Put him in the crosshairs of
Yeah.
of that target. You know what I mean? And right after that, this happened. So I'm not going to say that this was a stage setup, because who's going to put their life, on a line for it to be staged. You know what I mean? Because he was millimeters from away from missing a headshot. He grazed the ear. You know what I mean? So I want to, we thank God that that he missed, that he didn't hit. You know what I mean? Because it would have just been total chaos, tragic, a tragic situation. I think that would have been what. I can't remember how many presidents been assassinated, in the past, but yeah, that would have been definitely a tragic situation, but yeah, it's going to be a deep situation going forward, and just like they were saying going forward, a lot of the the rallies now are probably going to be held inside, meaning that this happened outside, but this was one of the things that they were saying. They were saying that this guy was set up and staged out of the perimeter of the Secret Service because, like you say, Skeezy, they do their sweeps a week before. They do their
Right.
staging with their snipers, and they actually did have their snipers on the roof. So that's why I said that
Right.
guy, he only had one shot to actually measure the wind and measure the distance from where he was and calculate all that. And that was a hell of a shot. You know what I mean, for his first shot, because you only get one shot, but he took multiple
Right.
shots. So. Then you actually heard the Secret Service, or you actually heard the firing squad for Trump, hitting them in the background. So you actually heard him getting taken out. So yeah, like I said, man, it's definitely going to be a lot of questions to come in the days to come. Definitely deep situation. So yeah, give me a little bit more input on what you think this situation was about, Eskies, or where you think this is going.
I mean, and like you say, we just running off assumptions right now because it's a lot we don't know. It's a lot of facts we don't have. But I'm gonna take something you said. You told me just like things in the Bible. If I read a book and it's talking about things that's going to happen in the future, I can do things to set up events to make it look like I'm fulfilling something you read. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
especially
like you
if
were
you
saying,
already knew what's going to happen because
right?
you have people and things set in place to make these situations happen.
Like you said, the little comments get them in the crosshairs,
Right.
and you
See,
got
and
to
no,
look
and
at
no, and
the.
normally that's some shit that you may hear from a Trump follower or a Republican or something like that. So that's my
Could have been one of the
and I'm just going to
Biden's
say
boys.
allegedly. I think that's coming from that has Democratic Party written all over it. You know what I mean?
It could have been one of Biden's boys. You never know. For the
Yeah.
simple fact, hey, I watch Scandal, and they do a lot in the White House, all around us. We know nothing about. We be sleeping while they doing their dirt.
Yeah,
But
it's deep, because I believe Trump was up the last, how many rallies have they had thus far? And I believe he won the last two, if I'm not mistaken. So,
yeah, it's a
they're
lot of people
afraid
that
of what's
don't
getting ready to go on. They know Trump is getting ready to take this office back.
right, and there's a lot of people that don't want him in. But you got to look at his after effects. He didn't look like somebody who just had a shot took out on him. Nah, you didn't even look worried, and
No, I'm gonna
I
say
don't know.
if you ask me, he grabbed his ear and he looked and he was like, "Shit, he ducked after he saw that first shot and saw that he was bleeding. He went down. To me, it looked like he was scared and he
But
was
on the
nervous,
way out,
But yeah, no,
pumping
when he
your
came
fist.
up, once he probably knew, and it looked like we got Big Dave getting ready to come in and join us. But yeah, once he knew that the Secret Service, his boys had took him out, he got a little bit, pumped and let everybody know that, he wasn't scared. This wasn't over with, that he was still going to continue to go out there and do his thing. He was just letting the American people know that he was cool and he was all right. That's what I got from that. That's his famous,
Can you hear me?
we still in it. Yeah, I hear you, Dave. What's going on? What's up? What up, though?
Big
Welcome.
Dave?
We got Big Dave joining
What
us on
up?
the
What up?
show.
What up? Stuff
What
was
up,
acting
though?
crazy. Acting crazy. What up, though? What up? What up?
Yeah, we just sitting here talking about this situation, man, that happened. Your boy, they trying to take your boy Donald Trump out. So give us
Hey, man, that
give
ain't
us
my
your
boy.
opinion on
hey,
I'm a Donald Trump. I like
hey,
Donald
hey,
Trump.
hey,
I fucks with Trump. When Trump was in office, that money was flowing. You know what I
man,
mean?
I disagree, man. I
Yeah.
disagree, man.
Okay, well, let's talk
Everybody
about it.
think that.
But yeah, as you know, Big Dave, they just the Democratic, and I'm not going to even say that allegedly, they just attempted assassination on your ex-president Donald Trump. So give me your opinion, give me your thoughts on what you think this situation was about, Dave.
Well, I mean, Donald Trump, man, it's all about Donald Trump.
Okay.
It's the way he acts. It's the way he speaks about this country. He doesn't care about this country. He's not even fit to be president, man. He's only, he's trying to act like Putin. He's trying to make this that kind of country
Okay, well, tell me why you
where
say that, Dave.
because he already has said that he's going to be a dictator. Once he gets back in office, he's going to come up with this plan and for him to be president forever.
See, and,
And it
and
take
not to
at
cut
least
you off, I'm gonna let you go ahead, and I'm gonna let you go ahead, but let me stop you, see, because I was listening to a show and people were talking about that too, about him trying to be a dictatorship. Look, we have laws that's written in place for presidents not in here in the United States for that not to ever happen. So that's just a scare tactic that the Democratic people use on people who's not informed on how these laws work. We could never have
well,
a
I would.
dictatorship here in the United States.
Right. I mean, they do have laws, but it's not a scare tactic, bro. It's not a scare tactic because Donald Trump used this scare tactics to get votes. See, he talks the rhetoric that the people want to hear, and that's mostly the racist people that want to hear the things that he say. And that's why he got a lot of people behind him with money and power because these are the same people that don't give a damn about blacks or brown.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He can say what he want to say, but Donald Trump, when you start screaming that out your mouth in America, you got a lot of radical folks out here that don't want him or Biden in office. Biden because he's too old, Donald Trump because he's a radical.
Hey, look, and I'm gonna go on ahead and I'll let you go ahead and put your input on this East Skeezy before I put my input on what I think, what's going on with this Donald Trump situation. East Skeezy.
Well,
Okay, go ahead.
like I say, it's all up in the air right now. I'm sure the rest will unfold, but Trump do have a plan in place for 2025, and it's not in our favor. A lot of people, he bamboozled. He made beautiful lies and false promises that he can't fulfill, just to get votes, and that's why he got supporters like Kanye and different people,
Well,
but he don't.
all presidents make promises that they can't keep just to get voted and just to get nominated into office. They
Right,
can't
I
they can't
agree.
they all make promises that they can't keep. They try to fulfill as many as they can. But as we all know, it's all. I'm not going to say a lot of that stuff is written. The presidents really have no control over what's really going on.
I know
They're
they
just a
puppets
face
themselves.
of a
They're a
company.
mouthpiece.
Yeah,
They're a
they're just a
mouthpiece.
mouthpiece
The
of what's
federal
really
government,
going on. You know what I
bro.
mean? So go ahead, Dave.
The
I'll
federal
let you
government,
finish
bro.
giving your piece on that.
He being investigated. He's pretty much a felon, and he's not looking and studying about presidency to do better for the people. He's doing it for power. Like he said, if he could do something to where he's president for forever. I mean, if we go to war right now, the election is off. So Biden would be stuck as president until the war was declared over, right or wrong.
I mean, that's right.
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 Okay, so if Trump get elected, he could start a war every time it's time for him to go.
Yeah,
He could
but I
do
mean,
that.
we know that's not going to happen. If a pattern like that started, they would stop that. But let me give my
They
input
don't have
on,
laws
kind
set
of what.
up to stop that because nobody ever thought of that.
No, I agree.
Nobody ever thought about staging wars. Even the Bible tells you it's going to be wars and rumors of wars. Now we got to think Trump do have allies on the other side, people
Exactly.
that he communicating with, Russia, China, all of that. So they could get together and really stage a war. And we won't know what's going on wherever they fighting at unless they show footage on the news. And he got ties with NBC as well.
Hey,
He got his
let me
got
say this to
radio
you. Let me
stations.
say this to you, Easkeezy. The wars that you see now are stage wars. There have not been no real wars, like far as what you see in movies and stuff like that. All these things are staged to make the American people and the peoples of the other countries that's at war, to make them think that we're at war. Listen, when we go to war with different countries, the government profits and make money. It's nothing more than a money-making scheme, that they're
Right.
taking money from the American citizens and the citizens of other countries. There's never no big nukes or nothing like that ever drop. It's all set up, and it's all schemes, and that in some type of sort.
And that's why it's called politics, Dave. That's
Exactly.
why it's called politics.
Yeah.
Because it's all a bunch of malarkey, as Biden will say. But not to cut you off, bro. He makes a good point. You make some good points, but let's get real with it. Donald Trump is not fit to be no president. All he is a mouthpiece that speaks to the racists and people that wants us off this earth. And for the assurance companies, for the gun laws, everything that don't supposed to fit for us, that's what he's there for. He got the judges, he got the Supreme Court. All this ain't just set up for no reason, bro.
See, and
He's not.
I'm gonna have to beg to differ on that one, Dave, because it's a proven fact.
You gotta go into deeper, baby.
Yeah, no, I am. I am. It's a proven fact. When Donald Trump was in office in his last on his last tour, on his last campaign, the money was flowing not for just white people. It was flowing for African Americans everywhere. You had when Donald Trump was in office, you had more African Americans that started black owned businesses than you ever had at one period of the time. You have more. I can think of multiple people that even talk about it, and I'm quite sure you even heard about that. When Donald was in office, the money was flowing. People had a lot more money than what they did when Biden was in office. Listen.
Okay, this question.
Go ahead.
This question. You know how the presidency worked, right?
Go ahead.
So everybody that think Obama didn't do anything, the economy was in good hands when Obama passed the baton over to Donald Trump. Donald Trump got a good economy. But think about it. When he got caught lying about COVID, and the world still hasn't got back right since COVID, we still struggling behind COVID. Viruses keep coming up every month. Is a new virus.
You got to remember, Dave. He the one who was he was against that bullshit. He knew a lot of that shit was some bullshit. Trump the one who kind of pulled the cover from up under that bullshit.
Right. But what I'm saying is, the economy didn't start to fail until Donald Trump was getting ready to lose the election. Remember, COVID changed the world. And it was under Donald Trump. And then guess who it piggybacked over to? Soon as Biden got in office, it rolled over to him.
Well, soon as he cheated and got into office. But yeah, man, I'll let you finish elaborating on that. But listen, both of you guys have great points, but it's a proven fact,
Y'all getting caught up in 4 years, bro, of making some money, man. 4 years.
I mean, listen, black people have been getting caught up over 40 years fucking with the Democrats, of getting caught up with the same lies and same schemes.
The Democrats ain't perfect, but we always had money into the recession. Remember when Obama got in there, Bush caused a recession. Obama fixed that. Trump got in office, everything was hunky dory. When he got out of office, it was fucked up, and it's still fucked up under Biden.
Right,
it don't matter
that's
what
stuff under Biden, because when Trump was in office,
but
the money was flowing. Like I said, it was more black owners, black business owners than it ever was at one point.
what they had not done.
All right, y'all talk about going deep. I'm gonna walk y'all through this. Check this out, because like you said, we all making good points. But number one, I look at character. I feel like Dame coming from a point where if this was court, he would have conflict of interest, because like he said, he fucks with Trump. So we not gonna turn it into a debate. I'm looking at straight up character, his friends, and who he is. Donald Trump is a wonderful, excellent businessman. He was a millionaire. He went bankrupt and got back to the money. So I believe he could do that part for the country. But when you look at character and who it is, that's like somebody dating your daughter. They're abusive to your daughter, but they put money in your pocket and paying a couple bills. You can't overlook the abuse and how he treating people because of the fact that he got money in somebody's pocket. Money is always used as a tool to fool you. You know, never let the left hand know what the right hand doing. When they was giving out stimulus checks, they was passing laws. They had black people ignorant to the fact of what's going on because they blinded them with money. If you want to destroy somebody, you don't take nothing from them. You give it all to them.
Hey, listen, y'all don't want to talk about no laws, because up under the Obama administration, we had some of the most outrageous and fucked up laws that was passed. Listen, what do you think Obama was brought in to do as president?
That wasn't, but Obama wasn't nothing but a pacifier. I'm telling you.
That's all he was.
Listen, Obama was brought in to basically, because African Americans was the last group of people who was against this homosexual with this gay stuff.
And they needed
so he put a face on this homosexual stuff. He made it acceptable for black people to be acceptable to this. And and that's how he was actually brought in. They brought him in to be the face of that. And once they brought him in and he made it acceptable, he made it look good for black people to accept this shit. That's when they unleashed all this bullshit on us now.
When he did try to pass something that helped the people, what the whiteys tell him? No. Right. You ain't never seen a president get disrespected and a councilman come out and say, lie. You ain't never seen that. You ain't never in the history of the presidency seen that. Now that's why did Donald Trump get elected?
He was just a pacifier.
Right. Donald Trump came in elected as a pacifier for the radicals, for the RN, for the gun people.
Look, y'all think it was a riot when Rodney King got beat up and OJ, all of that? If Trump would have got shot, it would have been black people dying like for the next probably 2 to 3 weeks.
I mean, tell me why you say that, because I believe it was a white shooter.
It doesn't matter. They don't want him.
Right. Because they know he gonna do something with their tax money and stuff like that.
This should let y'all know that the Democrats, they're scared, because like I said, and I don't know if you heard it earlier, Dave, before you came on to the show. There was a tweet last night, and this was coming from the Democrat Party saying put Trump's in the crosshairs, and you know what that means, putting somebody in the crosshairs. So pretty much they knew what was getting ready to go on, and I'm gonna say allegedly.
You know what? I can't, we can't go on a conspiracy theory on that, because that's the case. We don't know nothing, bro, because they was doing the crosshairs with Obama. It just didn't happen.
Right. No, I agree. But it happened.
You made some good points, but like he said, we ain't gonna debate it. We all got our own opinion, but let's get real with this. Whiteys that work hard, that's truckers and hillbillies and stuff like that, and I ain't knocking them. for who they are, but that's how they downgrade them. They treat them worse than damn near us. So guess what? These are the same ones that don't like the government and they don't like Trump.
All right, let me ask you these questions about Trump, and this to have nothing to do with presidency. If you had one his age, would you want Trump to date your daughter?
No.
If you was starting a business, would you want to go in business with Trump?
I don't think I'd go in business with him because it's crooked.
Okay. If Trump was over your document to get released from prison or life in prison, what do you think he would say for you?
I'd be happy to have him for that because he's going to release me because he wants my vote.
Okay. I'm saying this is after he's already president. Your vote is useless.
Right. Okay.
You accused of touching a little white girl or something. Do you think he gonna let you walk or he trying to give you the chair?
He gonna give me the chair.
All right. I only asked all these questions because this is who we have to vote for. Like, I don't care how much money you lace in my pockets with. If you're not treating my daughter right, and I use daughter for somebody we sympathetic with and really love and care about, and I will resemble the daughter as America, this country. You see what I'm saying? Is this who you finna let date your country or your daughter?
No. I like how
Bottom line, I don't care how much money he doing. I don't care how he letting business. That's like telling a little young dude, "Hey, I give you 40 bucks to take this package over there." It sound good, but did you know it was a bomb in that package?
No.
You see what I mean? Now he used this little boy. That's just me and what I feel in my spirit on his character because he did too much. The stuff he did before he got elected. You don't find out about a president until he either already elected and you trying to get him out, or after he already done been in and out, and then they bring it out.
Right.
But he did all of this and still got elected.
You know why? Because he got stuff on a lot of people. He got stuff on judges. He got stuff on a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's what's going on. That's why it's been assassination attempts, and this is not the first assassination attempt on Trump since you know he was in office. He had plenty of attempts, on his life when he was president. We just didn't know a lot of stuff about that. They really didn't talk about, but this is definitely has been an attempt on his life. I think security is definitely going to tighten up, because like I said, me and Easy talked about this earlier before you came in, Dave. They tried to say that he was out of the perimeter of the Secret Service because we know that they all come in a week before, and scope out the situation, and they all have snipers on the roof, and he only had one shot, one chance to hit Trump, so like I said, I think it had, a lot to do with, allegedly the Democratic Party, because they're scared at what's getting ready to go on. Trump has put a lot of things, and kept a lot of businesses going, which a lot of people don't really see, but one thing that he did, he put a threat to the big three, about trying to send a lot of companies and stuff overseas to Mexico. So a lot of people don't know about that. He told them if they was to do something like that, he was going to put a big tax on these companies, so he put a stop to that for now. But now since Biden's been in, it's been all type of companies that's been trying to, relocate and send their companies back overseas, so he put an end to that, so like I said, he's for the American people. A lot of people have been
Are you sure?
the sheep has been kind of pulled over a lot of Americans' heads. We've been getting promises from the Democrat parties for over 40 years, and what have we gotten thus far? Pretty much nothing.
Okay.
Only thing that really we've gotten was gay rights passed, and that is definitely not benefiting Black people. But go ahead, I'll let you elaborate a little bit more on that, Dave.
No, we did get health care passed. It might not be the best in the world, but it's better than what we always had. You know what I'm saying? We did get a lot of stuff done. It's just not enough for us because we complain about every damn thing. But the thing, what he was saying, blacks are so caught up on the little bit of money they got for those 4 years, they forgot about the times in the 80s when we had plenty of money. See, the thing is with us, we accept anything. We yes man, we follow everything, we copycat every damn thing, and that's a shame.
I agree.
Because this question, this is the same stuff that Donald Trump and them are going to say the Democrats did it. And then when they went over there and attacked the Capitol, they said it was Democrats opposing as Republicans. Come on, man.
See, but you know
Every
what?
time something
And what amazes me
let me
when a lot of
this
people
one
talk about
statement.
that was actually something written in the Constitution that we
But,
actually
but I
supposed to
don't
do.
believe I don't believe none of that because every time something happens under Donald Trump, it's got something to do with Democrats. He loses the election, it's Democrats. They rush the Capitol, it's Democrats disguising as Republicans. Now it's Democrats who's got him shot. So next, when they try to kill Biden or kill somebody else, like he said, if Donald Trump had died tonight and really got hit, we'd be in some serious trouble, bro. Some serious. Brown and black would be done. And if you white and they consider you poor white trash, that means they look at them just as bad as they look at us. That means we all are done because we ain't got no real money anyway.
I ain't really know.
And I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that because if that was the case, when
That's
he
cool.
lost the election, you know, you would have saw a big outpour and a lot of lives would probably have been
They
lost.
stormed the
You know, when
Capitol.
that happened. Go ahead. That was a bunch of white people showing their rights, exercising their rights. Where a lot of us should have been out there with them storming the Capitol. You know, because
So
it's a
why did
lot
they
of bullshit that's been going
the
on for a
governor?
lot of years that a lot of us Americans did that we just allow to go on. So and they exercised their rights on what was put in the Constitution.
So the guys that kidnapped the governor, they wasn't chanting Trump too.
Go ahead.
They went
Say
all
that
the way
again,
up to
Dave.
Wyoming. The guys that tried to kidnap the governor.
Okay.
They went all the way up to Wyoming, was doing stuff.
And
behind everything Trump say, they come out and do stuff, just like the stuff down at Lansing. And you know, we know the gun rights, but let it had been us down there with all them guns out like that. That's not like it's a difference.
Right.
Trump, listen, when Trump got in office,
that's the case. We could have been stormed the Capitol
out of guns and bullets. When Trump got in office, they bought up every piece of ammunition was out.
Right. And we should have been buying them up
too. We could have been on the Capitol if that's the case, but they ain't gonna let us do that anyway. No. I ain't really big on politics, but this is what I'm gonna say on the Trump situation, and I'm gonna let that ride because you know, people mind span ain't that long. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow it. It helps the channel grow. But I want to run y'all through this. This is all I'm gonna say about Trump. I do not like him. And I don't like him, you know, so I'm like neutral. You know, he ain't did nothing to me. I'm just going by character. And this is what I'm gonna say on this. If you go to prison, a nigga set of Snickers on your bed. If a pedophile ride by in a minivan or a smoked out van and see a little kid, he'll offer them some candy. So they don't always come and tell you what they gonna do up front. You know, a killer don't come say, hey, I'm a killer, I'm gonna kill you. You know, you want to come to my house? Jeffrey Dahmer didn't come off as a hardcore dude to get what he wanted, you know. By the time they figured it out, though, it was too late. And this is what Trump is good at. If you're not good with reading characters, then yeah, he might pull the wool over your eyes. But if you seen one just like him, then you can spot him all the time. And he's not fit. He's gonna bring this country down. Whether he's starting businesses, the business at the end ain't gonna be for us. Just like he could let you build a house. He could pass all the laws to where blacks could build a house. Then that same guy that passed that law, he could make another law to where blacks lose their house and white people come in and get the house for pennies on a dollar. I'm just saying, when you know the wolf in
see,
sheep
and
clothing.
then that's when we exercise our rights, like how them white folks did, and when they stormed the Capitol, But Dave,
But they
I'm gonna
not
give
gonna
you the
lose
last
because it's
words, and
always fear.
I want you to elaborate on what you think today's situation is going to lead to in the near future.
Excuse me.
This shit gonna unfold piece by piece.
No, I was just saying, what do you think is gonna be the outcome of this story in the near future? And I'll give you the last word, Big Dave.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Man, it's a hard one, bro. I just know what we going through here in America, we ain't never seen nothing like it.
Right.
And all I know, COVID has came, this world has changed completely. And it's really not the world that's changed, it's the people in it.
Right.
So at the day, things is going to be the way it is. This is the new norm. So if you don't take care, at the end of the day, I don't care who's the president, what's going on. Like he said, Trump ain't did nothing for me or to me. But I tell you this, if you don't take care of your business as a person and do what you're supposed to do to take care of yourself and your family, you're going to lose. Because no matter who's in the White House, if you don't do what you're supposed to do as a person and get out here and work hard for you and your family, we all gonna lose because this world is not the same because the people in it are totally different. And that's just what it is.
Right. Okay. Well,
If this was
like
a
I
black
said,
man, he could have had
we're
the
not gonna
cure
hold you
for
guys too
AIDS.
much longer. Go ahead, Skeezy.
If this was a black man, he could have had the cure for AIDS. But if he was under all these charges and accusations that Trump is under and facing, oh man, he wouldn't even be in the race right now.
Please.
Period.
Speak.
Man,
Point
let me say
blank.
this to y'all. Listen, they trying to bring all this shit against Trump because they know that he know a lot of shit about a lot of people that's in the high places, so they're just trying to keep his mouth closed on what's getting ready to happen in the next coming up election, so, but
The
like I
devil
said,
know
Big
too.
Dave, give us your last words. Let everybody know what you got going on, where they can reach you at.
Oh, y'all can reach me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Big Dave Crawford on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Real Talk, one whole word, WIT. Big Dave. Got a bunch of content that's out. I'm killing them out here. So just pay attention to me. I'm up and coming. I'm gonna wow you and do everything I'm supposed to do to make you feel good.
There we go. There we go. Like I said, we want to thank you again for joining the show. But yeah, Skeezy, I'll give you the last word on this too. And I'll give my opinion before I let you close it out. I just think it's a bunch of shit that's getting ready to happen. Like I said, when Donald Trump was in office, I think a lot of black folks benefited from this. Like I said, the last 40 years, the wolves have been put over our eyes, from the Democrat Party, and the only thing they're trying to do is just keep that pattern going, by keeping Trump out of office. And that's really what's going on, so, but like I said, we're going to hear more about this story in days to come, because like I said, it's a lot, that we don't know that we're going to hear about in
Right.
days to come. But go ahead, Skeezy, give us the last word and we'll close it out.
Do y'all think Jeezy was a part of BMF?
I'm gonna say yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Do he claim BMF?
He didn't claim him.
No.
Right. Okay. So I only said that to say you got to pay attention really to character. Like if you was running for presidency, I would really look back on who your friends were, who you cool with now, and if you came from this group of hard thugs and you still cool with them, I'm gonna be skeptic. Like I can't trust you with my vote because you could smile in my face and take that same smile and go tell the enemy what you want to do. See what I'm saying? Like that character is real big. Trump character, like I wouldn't be surprised if he came on national TV after he got elected as president and say, I am the Antichrist.
And
Like,
it's crazy
thanks.
to hear a lot of people, a lot of Democrats say this because this is coming from the same president that you got that actually passed the law that put the 3 strikes and you're out. Remember, he was the same one that was calling us animals. Did you guys forget that you even know about that?
Right.
You know, so if
Yeah, I
you want
know
to go off of
about it.
character, your president is actually a racist. He actually put laws in effect that locked our people up for like that gave us life sentences. So you know,
I ain't vote
this
for
is
him
so
either.
yeah. So this is the president that y'all sitting up. You see what I'm saying? You know, I'm not gonna say y'all, but this is the president that we have that in office. You know that I'm not gonna say he's for us. You know, Donald Trump hasn't put laws into place that locked black men up for 21 years. He didn't call us animals. Hey, this is on tape. This comes from a United States representative meeting that they had where they had a big meeting that was held back when you know when the crack epidemic was going on. You know, he literally called us animals and said we should be locked up for life. So, you know, I just want to, you know, and I just want to let you guys know, meaning that you're saying that you know, we're look at the character of Donald Trump. So I'm going to say, look at the character of the president we have now. He called us animals. That's what your president today, Joe Biden. He looks at us as animals. So, and if
I
you
would have
don't have
said the
any more to
same
add to
thing for
that, I'm gonna
Joe.
go ahead
I
and
ain't
close
vote
it
for
out.
him either.
It's your boy Dame D, and we out.
Holla.
Peace.